terrain is desiccated. Upheavals and revolutions are by design, with its own history pertaining towards it. Past, present, future, these are its own semiotics, with intensities, quiet, loud. These are flows, always holding form. Architects desire a narration of the terrain, despite how things seem. No dogmatism neither. Solamente, yeah, chill.
Peace, God. Put that in the wind. Let the air handle that.
You really him. Just acknowledge that.
Man who was accepted as a god, architect.
They don't hear me, but they'll feel me. Tears of crimson, skies was dreary. They don't hear me, they don't They don't hear me, but they'll feel me. Tears of crimson, skies was dreary. They don't they don't God, architect, nigga, hiring my biff. If she came from my rear, why I call her my bitch. Expose all your nature through lips of a pimp. Earth consciousness slither my fingertips. Into a lot, transit out the abyss. I'm the woolly haired one with the tongue of a Sufi. Fuck it, don't need a mallet in the jacuzzi. They don't hear me, they don't hear me, they don't hear me. Start a seance to get raw as acoustics. 90 your Kim, you been fiending for new shit. Got all the wealthy, you niggas is boule. Fugate, strapped like a Sune. Enter the chamber, oh I'm the sensei. Heretic niggas get hung from the ceilings, get wiped and deleted. Cremated ether, fucked all the packs up with Gnostics and demons. Son of the shining, bury me diamonds. Coming from beyond, bitch, I done defied it. Till it lose value, collect dividends. Bitch, be specific, you step to the gym. Roll up my ashes and put me in wind. Roll up my ashes and put me in wind. Put me in wind, yeah. Put me in wind. Pay me with signs, my nigga. Look at the crumbs they give us, we no longer suffering. You missing the signs and the sigils. Look at the crumbs they give us, we no longer suffering. Pay me with signs, my nigga. Missing the signs and sigils, we no longer suffering.
Man who was accepted as a god, architect.
Yo, God architect spits out significance. Makes windows spread waves throughout the distance. Bladed whether or not, Cyberman tactic. Terrain, reeling and dealing, study differences, one under the sun. Soul infinite, 33rd parallel, peace out to Lauderdale. Delete omen, shit paradigms, cause that's down piece to my slime. And yo, spend a minute, it's all around you. But schematics don't matter, dark matter. Collect winnings, top billing. Then the gas, staying in this stretch linen. Collect the bargain, yo, we did business. But it all should know. Uncharted, landmassy stomping, going through them changes. Peep the distance in fictions, we splitting the intensities way beyond difference. Yo.
Put me in wind, yeah. Pay me with signs, my nigga. Look at the crumbs they give us, we no longer suffering. You missing the signs and the sigils. Look at the crumbs they give us, we no longer suffering. Pay me with signs, my nigga. Missing the signs and sigils, we no longer suffering.
They have never said that these people with these kind of traits belong here, because modern racism had its development in the pseudo-scientific development of intellectual Europe after the 15th century, and they began to say that certain kind of people belong to certain kind of race, and they created the concept of race and racism itself. Oh, I maintain that race is the phoniest issue ever invented by the mind of man. The European invented and developed the concept of race. There's really no such thing as a race, because nature created no races. Now this is an ethnic grouping as against what we call race. If you go back and you look at an old dictionary, you won't even find a definition for a race.
Well, in another context, if race is arbitrary, then could we say that being called black was a political term?
It's a political term, and a term which indicates our self-awareness at this juncture in history, and I think we really need we really need it. We need to really bathe in blackness for a while, but I wish we'd get the bath over with and go on to something a little more important. Because black in itself is not an ethnic term. Black tells you how you look, but it don't tell you who you are. We are essentially an African people. Wherever we live on this earth, we're essentially an African people. And we relate to the millions of African people throughout the world, including the uncounted millions of Africans in Asia. When blackness is a state of mind, a state of attitude, a state of approach to things that can exist in almost any of us, including from the blonde black person to the jet black. And the jet black can be traitors, and they can be patriarchs. They can be a whole lot of. You see, we've been everything in history from saint to buffoon. We're a complete people, and we need to start looking at ourselves as a complete people. And I think that once we convinced ourselves that we're black and beautiful, we'll stop saying it and just go ahead and be black and beautiful and release a whole lot of energy for more important things.
Programming.